Hey, Cars Guys, JT here at the Cars Guys Lab. Hey, bonus coverage. I'm doing my typical Saturday morning wash and quick detail and check my fluids. I'm doing all of that stuff. And I'm thinking, you know what? You got a YouTube channel, goofball. Share some of this stuff with Cars Guys Nation. So I started doing my headlamps. You know how all of these products claim that just a few wipes and your headlamps come up crystal clear, and invariably none of them work? Well, I think I found one that may work. I did just about all of my headlamps and they came up pretty good. Now remember, this is light duty stuff. This is without having to do any heavy sanding and buffing and waxing and sanding and buffing and waxing again. This was just a quick circular motion. Apply a little elbow grease. Now you got to have a little grease in your elbow. So let's try it on the last lens. Remember, this is bonus coverage. Cars Guys. Hey Cars Guys, we're back. Now this is the headlamp, the lens that we're going to do. I'm going to try to get a good vantage point here so you guys can kind of see just how hazy it is. Now sure, it's not terribly hazed over and it's not awfully oxidized, but as you can see, and I'm hoping that you guys can see this, it's pretty bad. It's got a yellowing. It's starting to really yellow, and let's see if this product works. Alright Cars Guys, we're back, and without me being in the shot, I'm going to try to give you guys a shot of what I'm using here. Applicator pad, Meguiar's Plastex, I don't know if you guys can see that here, and I'm not being sponsored by anybody. This isn't a paid advertisement by any means, but you got your applicator, your Plastex, and a clean microfiber cloth. I've got a million of these. And remember, a circular motion after you pour a little bit of this on this on this. And you can use some of this, or you can use some of this, or you can use this, or well, you guys get the drift. Alright, let's go. So just stick around. Here's what you need. Nice aggressive circular motion, and try to get all of the lens, guys, and steer clear of getting this stuff on your finish. And ideally you want to do this in a cool, dry place, but the lighting in most of our garages isn't adequate, so before it gets really hot, it's okay to come outside and do this. And use a liberal amount, get it going, and they actually, the directions actually tell you to get this on here, and you want to take it off while it's wet. You don't have to wait until it dries, but you want to get the entire lens. Circular motion as best you can. Now you're seeing this in real time, guys. See, so I got a liberal amount on there, and now I'm going to come behind myself with the microfiber. Look at that. Outrageous. Outrageous. I tell you what, guys, this is probably the only product I've used over the years that has worked. Now, again, this was a light duty cleanup. The lens wasn't heavily oxidized, and I gotta tell you, that's pretty doggone good. And for heavier cleanup, if you want to hit it again, you want to take your same applicator, and without adding any more, go over it one more time for good measure. Come back and hit it, microfiber. And I gotta tell you, Cars Guys, that's pretty doggone good. And all I used was a little Plastex, clean microfiber, and my handy dandy applicator. And there you have it, guys. I gotta tell you, that's pretty doggone good for what's that, a minute of work. Took about a minute or two to do that. Hey Cars Guys, so there you have it. Just 2 minutes, a little elbow grease, an applicator pad, the Meguiar's Plast-X, and a clean microfiber towel, and you got a pretty good looking lens. Now again, that was a light duty cleanup. As you guys saw, it was just starting to oxidize a little bit, starting to yellow just a little bit. So for light duty stuff, guys, I tell you, I've used a ton of these products and none of them worked, but that's a pretty good product, as you guys could see. So that's just a quick tip from the channel where all that matters is Cars Guys. See you in the next upload.